That's okay.
That's even better because obviously we have non-Chinese speakers. Okay. All right. Thank you for helping us with this and joining us with this research project. It's going to be very valuable, we believe. So we have just a couple of questions about how your school run and how you contribute to the education of the students and the community. You feel free to let us know whatever you think, and eventually whatever we're going to put into our assignment, we'll let you know. And if you are happy with it, we'll go ahead with it. If you're not, we'll just take it away. And this is our team, Tina and Alice, and also Stigma, Kinga.
Hard pronunciation.
Yep, and Ling is my name. Yep, and we have Menalin. So we have 5 team members, and if you have any questions to ask any one of us, you're most welcome. So first of all, the question we have here is: have you or your children attend school in Box Hill? But obviously, I think as staff in here for the Chinese culture and language school, then our question should be framed like, do the children who attend your weekend school attend day schools as well?
Yes.
They all do.
Yeah, most of them.
So, yep.
Except some students, they just enroll into kindergarten or childcare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you start from kindergarten to primary school, secondary school.
Yeah, we start from I think preschool, about 4-year-old to year 12.
Okay. Can we know how many students you have on this campus? I know you have got many other campuses.
Yeah, many other campuses.
Yep. How about in Box Hill?
Box Hill Grant.
Yep.
It's only year 11 and year 12 students here, around 100.
Okay. So for the prep?
No,
just on this campus.
Only this campus, only Box Hill campus.
Yes.
We only run program for year 11 and year 12 students.
Okay. Okay. So this whole office is only for about 100 students. That's a lot of investment. Okay. So it's big commitment, isn't it?
Yeah, if you take responsibility for those kids, you have to be
good. Okay, so these VC students obviously attend day school.
Yeah, right.
As well. Do you have direct communication with those day schools?
Not really. Normally we communicate with kids, and if something relating to their day school, they will talk to day school directly.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have a general comment on how their study is going in their day school? If we rank it from poor,
normally
okay, good, very good.
You mean only for Chinese or different program? Because we have English math program.
Oh, right. So let's say Chinese first.
Yeah, Chinese, we don't mind the day school results or records. Because Chinese program is individually from the other one.
Right.
Some students good at English, but they're not good at Chinese.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about English program?
English and math, it's dependent on students' records from day school. Normally we'll ask them, because we run different programs for private school scholarship program and selective high school program.
Yep.
Yeah. So we will divide groups according to the day school results. Then give them different programs to help them.
Okay. So generally the students attend your school and then during the weekend, and they attend the day school for the other days. And the communication between your school and their day school is through the Department of Education, students themselves, And also Department of Education, maybe?
Maybe if they want to register a BCE subject.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as a community in here, in Box Hill, do you think you are happy with the facilities provided?
Facilities?
Like educational facilities provided for your students? Like, have you noticed that there are any which are available? Yes, for example, library.
And public transport?
Yes, public transport.
It's very convenient.
Public transport is very good. Okay. And library, how about it?
I think, yeah, library is good because students maybe when they finish our class, they can do their homework in the library.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's no place to go.
And what are the facilities?
Restaurant.
Do you think? Restaurant. Okay. It can be part of it.
Yeah.
So your comment for the restaurant is excellent?
I think so. It's very good for Asian background people.
And are there any facilities which cater for the needs of their religious needs? If you know of.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe I've not noticed that.
Right. So, yes. So Chinese has religious belief, you think, in Box Hill? Some of them do.
I don't know. Could you give me some examples? Such as
Like Buddhism, Christianity.
Because I'm not interested in that, so I'm not get some information from
Falun
there.
Gong, how about?
I only know some Falun Gong.
There are some.
In immigration office.
All right.
Yeah.
But not in Box Hill.
No.
Okay,
No,
all right.
I've seen them before.
Okay. And are there any facilities cater for the cultural needs?
I think there's a community center on Carrington Road. But I haven't been there before.
Right.
I just know there's a place.
Okay. We might. Is that called community center? Chinese community center.
I think so.
We're planning to visit. So maybe my last question is, see if we are going to ask you a couple more questions. I have the questions which I have not covered. Do you have any expectations in terms of educational facilities, the educational needs of your students, expectations from the government? Or your own expectations which are not met in any manner?
It's a good question. It'll take a long time to think about it. For the Department of Education, I think the Victoria Education Department runs, running the programs very good, such as Chinese can be separated into different into different groups. So the students get different chance to get highest marks. If they can maybe invest much money into the community school, especially the very high quality community school, I think that's fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
So the government should have a measure to see, to reward those schools who run better in the community, the community schools.
Yeah, I think that's kind of beneficial for the future. Especially the Labor Department, they're addressing the importance of Chinese program.
The Asian-centric, the Asian languages.
Yeah, maybe.
Or
I think
as a
the
whole.
Chinese, just a couple of months before, I think July, just addressing the Chinese is very important, and maybe encourage lots of students to learn or try to learn Mandarin.
You are referring to someone who came to Box Hill to talk about it, or
No, I just heard some
in
news.
general? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, the federal government is obviously focusing very much on the Asian countries
language.
in terms of economical development. Yeah, and Asian languages. Obviously Chinese has the biggest number of speakers, so you might hear, yes, that's why. But the focus is on all languages, like multilingual society. And recently it's about Asian languages, about the Asian century, simply because the economic development potentials in there. Okay, so I think I've done my questions. And how about you girls?
I just wanted to ask one question. Do you have any events here in Box Hill or in this centre, Learning Community Centre, that perhaps make the students involved in the cultural side of, Chinese culture?
Yes, I think Box Hill community, they run several, I don't know, especially in Chinese New Year, and the other very important festival, they run a very big, lots of restaurants, they go outside and prepare the food for the, for the citizens or for the people. They can buy and enjoy the food, enjoy Chinese food, and looking at Chinese culture.
Okay.
Such like that.
Okay. So would there be any festivals or perhaps community gatherings?
Actually,
or groups like singing or dancing
I
groups?
don't know that
Yeah.
because we are so busy at work at moment
Yeah.
at our work. We don't have enough time to go outside to enjoy that.
Okay. All right then.
I think they have some dancing class with Chinese people in my community center because when I passed there, I saw that sign outside.
Okay. All right. Okay.
That's fantastic.
That's great.
So you're happy here, I can see from this conversation, and you think your students should be happy here too.
Yeah, I think so. Good. Yeah, it's a good place for the Asian background students and teachers.
And for education as well.
That's right.
Cultural education, religious.
Yeah,
all
because
kinds.
Chinese, Asian parents, they all want their students to learn more. Yeah.
Never enough.
Better and better. There's no best.
That's the aspiration, and you as one of the teachers here are committing into that
Yeah,
aspiration.
that's right.
Excellent.
Excuse me, it is a library or the bookshop?
Yeah, this is a library here.
So it is to the public as well, or only
Yeah,
to the
every
students?
Wednesday afternoon we're open to the public.
So they can borrow books?
Yeah, they can.
Or do you sell them as well?
No,
Okay.
no.
We can borrow. No.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Normally we normally open to our students and students' parents,
Okay.
especially for busy students.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
And you are living in Box Hill?
No, I'm living in Doncaster. Yeah, but I have been here for 2 years.
Working?
And students are primarily from Box Hill as well,
Yeah, normally very close to the suburb.
and there are
Doncaster
people
town,
from.
Rose Town, yeah.
Okay.